guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been super MIA. I apologize. Life has been so crazy, but today we're going to be doing a life update. I'm going to be catching you guys up on everything that I've been doing, what I've been up to, why I've been missing from YouTube. I did not quit. Life just got so busy. Let me apologize first about the noise because we have really big windows at this studio, which I love, but at the same time it's facing the street and cars are just always going by and they're always speeding, so sometimes you hear the car. So I apologize about the noise. Second, I apologize about this top because I'm gonna be pulling it up all the time. It just keeps falling off. I came to the studio this morning because I have the girl that's doing my floral wall come in to do the wall today, and I wanted to do a quick life update video, and I just grabbed this top. It was here on the rack. This is from my boutique. This is from our new arrival. I literally just grabbed it and threw it on because I had like a black t-shirt on and I wanted to look decent for YouTube. So the top is a little big, so if it falls off, you're gonna see me adjusting it. I apologize, but let's get to the video. If you're new to the channel, which I hope that you're not, welcome. My name is Emmalyn Love. I am a fashion and lifestyle blogger, and we're gonna be doing a life update. The last time I posted a video, I think it was over a month ago, and that was a chic wish haul, and that video was old because I shot it a while back and then I had to wait for it to get approved. It was like a whole lot, but I have not done a video in probably 2 months. I feel like, has it been 2 months? Maybe 2 months. So I figured, let me sit down and let's catch up. Where have I been, y'all? This studio, for those of you guys who've been following me for a while, you know that my girlfriend and I got a creative studio and we're partnering up on it, and we've been trying to get it up and running. We've been working on it. Y'all, this studio requires a lot more work than I thought, and initially I said that I was gonna hire someone to do it because I think I knew the amount of work that it was gonna take. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna hire someone to do it. I talked to my girlfriend about it. She's my business partner. We're just like, all right, that's fine, let's do that, because one, I have my store that I have to worry about. I have my influencing business that I have to worry about. I have my child that I have to worry about. Like, I have so much on my plate. I was just like, I don't want to take this on to decorate this whole place, and I'm not even an interior designer to be putting ideas together, ordering furniture, doing this, doing that, get in touch with contractor. I just want to have someone to worry about that so I can worry about something else. The person that we decided to go with, the person flaked, it did not come through. I tried to find someone else. It just was not working out. That timeline could not fit the time that we wanted to get it open. So after a while, I just give up and I was like, you know what, I'll just do it myself. I mean, it was a good decision, but yo, it requires so much work. I've been in here running in and out. My business partner traveled, so basically all of the physical work that needs to be done here, I have to do. Anything that has to do with like online and finances and the website. Sorry, I'm getting a message. I want to see if it's the decor girl. Nope, that's not her. She handled like the website, and the website is not up yet, and I was supposed to be taking care of all of the decor aspect, the aesthetic, all of that. It's been a lot. This studio tried to kill me. It has been so much work, from ordering furniture. First I had to do a moon board to figure out, okay, what are we gonna do with each room. Then I had to start ordering furniture, and sometimes the furniture come and I don't like it. I'm not an online shopper. I like to buy furniture and things in store because I like to see it, I like to feel it out. And secondly, I don't do measurements. I'm really terrible. So I would just see something, I'll order it, and then it doesn't fit. It was a lot of returning things, bringing things back in, trying to hire a contractor to come and paint, do the molding on the wall, pull up wallpaper. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. And on top of that, I still have my influencing business that I had to worry about. I have contracts that I have to read. I have emails from brands that I have to go through. I have content that I have to shoot. So much. And then on top of that, it's summer break, so my son is home from school, so I still have to be a mom. I have to take him out to activities. I have to do this, I have to do that. On top of that, I have my store. I recently went to LA. I have a vlog coming up, but I wanted to do the sit down video before I do the vlog. I have a vlog coming up. I went to LA for 2 days to get new inventory for the store, so I'll be sharing that with you guys. So I still have to do that. I have to plan photo shoot for the store, the website, everything. Imagine me alone trying to do 300 things at the same time. It was just a lot. I was burnt out. I was tired. And honestly, YouTube is the platform that I make the least amount of money on. I do make money on here. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to keep checking my phone in case the girl tell me she's outside. I make the least amount of money on YouTube. So when I need to take a break from all of the work I'm doing, the only one that I can afford to take a break from is YouTube. That's the reason why I ghosted you guys. I was just like, I can't kill myself trying to do YouTube video, trying to do hauls, trying to vlog when there's just so much going on. I don't even know where to start. And I'm the kind of person where I can't really function and create content when there's chaos. My apartment, if I show you guys my apartment, is a complete mess because I have boxes everywhere from all of the inventory from LA. I have PR boxes, sponsor content boxes. I have things everywhere in my apartment. And my mind has just been going crazy because I need things to be in place. I like a clean space to be able to think, and things just been everywhere in the apartment. My storage unit is full. I have too much stuff in there, so I decided that I'm gonna declutter and get rid of a lot of things. But yeah, I couldn't even create content in the apartment because when I'm in there, I just feel so claustrophobic because there's just so much stuff in that apartment. In the studio, when I come here, this is supposed to be the creator space. When I come here, there's stuff everywhere. I'll give you guys a little tour. There's like paint buckets everywhere. There's pin paper everywhere. There's wallpaper. There's this, there's that. There's furniture that's not even in place. We just got the radiator heater made that needs to be painted. There's so much stuff that needs to be done. At the same time, I have to call a locksmith. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to call insurance. I have to do this. I have to read emails. I have to ship out orders. So much stuff. So I went ahead and hired VAs. I've been looking for assistants, like a personal assistant that's local, but I haven't been able to find anybody local. So I ended up hiring VAs. I have 3 VAs that work. They do most of the online things, but I realized that I really need someone in person because there's only so much they can do online. So my VAs, what they do is they basically handle some of my social media stuff and my store stuff. So they do my Pinterest, my LTK, they manage my emails, they do my TikTok, they do blog posts. So those are just the things that they do. They don't communicate with brands. I'm very, I don't know what's the right word, but I don't like opening up my life too much to strangers because I don't really know them, and I hired them online. We never really met in person, so it's weird for me to give you all of my personal information. So even though they still do a lot online that kind of alleviates some of that work off of me, I still have to communicate with brands myself. I still have to manage all the money stuff, the invoices. I still do all of that myself because I feel weird people knowing how much money I make. I don't like certain information being shared with certain people, so I don't like for them to handle any of my accounting stuff. So I still do all of that myself, and I still go over my own contracts myself, and I still have to get out and shoot the content. So they handle most of my store online stuff and some of my online stuff. They did create, like, I have a newsletter now from my blog, like my personal newsletter. This video is all over the place, I apologize. I have a personal newsletter now. I'll put the link for you guys if you want to sign up. I don't send out email a lot, but I created it for times like these when I disappear and you're not on IG to follow me. I want to start sending out newsletter maybe like once a month. Don't worry, I'm not gonna spam you because I don't even like for people to spam me. I don't like receiving a lot of emails. So maybe like once a month or maybe twice a month, I'll send out an email and be like, hey girl, how are you? How's life? This is what I've been up to. I went to this place. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Just like a short email to catch you guys up on what I've been doing and keep you guys updated on that. And it will be more personal because you can email me back. We can communicate on there. Instead of YouTube, that I don't have to come on here, read all of the comments, do a video. I can just literally sit on my computer at night and type something up and send it out, and you guys can respond to it, and I can keep you guys updated. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'll have the link. It is different from my store newsletter. So if you're subscribed to my store newsletter, that's different. The only thing we do on my store newsletter is send out restock information, new arrival, or orders information, everything pertaining to the store. But my personal newsletter is just going to be probably like YouTube stuff, personal, well, not really too much of personal life, but what's going on in my life, where I've been, what I'm doing. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll have the link for you guys to go ahead and sign up for that. But that's what's been going on with the studio. I'll give you guys a quick little tour so you can see where we're at. I'm hoping that we'll be done in the next 2 weeks. But y'all, it's been so much. I've been doing all of the decor things myself. I've been ordering furniture, and I've come to realize that furniture is so freaking expensive. Like, it's crazy. Our Anthropologie mirror that we have right here, I'll show you guys that later. This mirror is $1,500. That desk over there, I think that was like $200. Our little makeup station, the desk is like $200. The little mirror on top of it was like, I think, 80 bucks. Our couch was like $2,000. The coffee table was $500. So our budget that we initially said was just like, it was not even doing anything because furniture is so expensive, and we haven't even finished up everything that we have to do. And even the person that's supposed to come to do the floor wall today, she's expensive because flour is expensive, everything is expensive. So I'm hoping that maybe in 2 weeks we'll be done. We do have our little office area, the table are going to be delivered today. I ordered it from Homery, and one of those chairs, not table, one, our chairs is going to be delivered today. One of those chairs is like 300 bucks, y'all. Everything is expensive. It just had me thinking, like, when I get my house, how much money will I need to fully furnish the house? Because things are expensive. The little chair over there, I'll turn you guys around, that we're using for the makeup station, that chair was like, I think, 2 something. It's just a chair, but everything is so expensive. So that's another thing. We have to like up our budget because everything is expensive. And when you're spending a lot of money, because the studio has been costing me a lot of money, when you're spending a lot of money and things are not moving the way you want it to move, it's really stressful. So I've been super stressed. My face has been breaking out, and just trying to find people to do the work, it's just been a lot. So that's the update. I do have new inventory with my store. We did a photo shoot the other day. The models were gorgeous. It was the first photo shoot we did in the studio, and you know, it made me a little happy because I was like, okay, all this money I'm spending is not for nothing. Eventually the studio will come together and it will have good use. So if you want to go check out the new inventory, you can go ahead and check that out. I'll do a haul at some point in time. I have all the clothes here on the rack. I'll go ahead and show you guys. So at some point I will do a haul. This top is part of the new arrival. I have on a pair of tights that does not even match with this look, and I have my suitcase here. I was gonna do a quick reels because I even been slacking on IG, but I don't think I'll have time to do the reels because I wanted to do everything before the girl get here. In other news, what else did I want to tell you guys? I have not been taking on any new partnership on IG. This is how stressed I've been. I have not even been responding to any emails. I've been taking no new partnership. I've just been working with the brands that I already had a relationship with, and a lot of the brands that I work with now, I had like 1 year partnership with them. So if you see any partnership stuff on my IG, it's partnership that I was already in the works that I'm just doing. I'm not taking on any new collaboration because I've just been pulling my hair, and I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind at some point. But I'm hoping once the studio is up and running, then life will get a little bit easier. My store, I made the decision that this might be the last year that the store is gonna be in business. And the reason that I'm saying that is because the store it requires so much work. Anybody that ever run a clothing store or have a clothing store, then you know it takes so much work. It requires so much out of me, so much time, so much money, so much energy. And I really feel like I'm not getting the profit, to be transparent. I'm not getting the profit that I would like to see from it. And as long as I've been running the store, I have my store, I think this year might make me 6 years now. And I'm just not getting the profit that I would like to see from it, especially for the amount of work that goes into it to go to LA and buy inventory. I told you guys before, I'm someone who like to shop in person. I don't like to shop online. So I have to buy a plane ticket. Last time when I went, my plane ticket was like $800. I have to buy a plane ticket. I have to get a hotel. I didn't get a rental car, but most time I have to get a rental car. I have to shop around. I have to pay for shipping for the items to come back. I have to pay models. I have to pay photographers. I have to pay someone to run ads. Just so much overhead costs. And sometimes when I put the items online, I feel that people don't want to buy it because of the price point. They complain that it's too expensive, but because there's so much overhead costs, I don't have a choice but to make it expensive in order for me to even be able to break even or have a little bit of profit. So I'm giving the store one last chance. I said this is the last chance that I'm gonna give the store to see how much money it brings in this year, because I hire someone to just like manage the ads. I have the VAs, I got models, I have photographer, and the reason I did that is because I was doing everything myself and it was just so stressful. But I was trying to limit the overhead costs so the items won't be so pricey. But it was just killing me because I would have to model the clothes, then I'll come home, I have to edit the picture, I have to upload it to the website, then I have to do a YouTube video, then I have to do IG reels, then I have to try to run ads, then I have to ship orders, and it was just too many things for me to do by myself. So I decided to just get models, get photographers, get other things to help make it easier. But with that, it just got a lot of overhead costs. So I invested a certain amount of money into it this season, and I said that I want to see how much money I can make out of it. I want to see how much profit that I can make out of it, and if it doesn't get to the point where I feel comfortable, I'm not going to do it again, because I'm at the point where I want to hire more people to take some of the workload off of me, so I can just, you know, buy the inventory, make sure the inventory looks good, make sure I'm picking out good things for the website, make sure the website looks great. I don't want to have to do everything. So the new inventory, I'm trying to put my feet up, I just have on my tights on the bottom, if you're wondering. So the new inventory that is going up in the next few months, that's gonna be it. If it does not do as well as I hope that it will, next year I'm just gonna, you know, dissolve the store. And it's really sad for me to say, because this is my baby, this is like my passion project. It's something that I really love doing and I really enjoy it. But we get in business to make money, and if it's not making money like I would like it to make money, then I don't need to be doing it, because there's so many other things that I can do to make money. So I don't want to be constantly putting money into something and it's not giving me the return that I would like to see. Influencing for me has been so fruitful, and influencing require work, but it doesn't require as much money as the online store require. Let's just say if I have a partnership, I'll just throw a random company out there because I don't want to give out personal information with the brands that I work with. Let's say I have a partnership with Lulu's. I'm just saying. And they're paying me, we'll say $4,500. They're paying me $4,500. Most of the time they will even send me the clothes. Or even if I have to go out and buy the clothes, the most I'll probably spend max is probably $500 to buy things. So if I'm getting paid $4,500 and I spend $500 to buy the items, and maybe get a photographer. Sometimes I don't even get a photographer. Maybe Michael would do it for me, or my girlfriend would do it for me. So that cut down the cost of even the photographer. So let's say overall it cost me $1,000 to get that ad out for Lulu's. I still have $3,500 profit that I just made, or $3,500 that I made. So sometimes it costs me nothing, because let's say with Ann Taylor that I work with, they send me the clothes, so I never have to purchase anything. The only thing that I really charging for is my time to create the content and the time to post the content. And I can literally make $5,000 from a post on IG and a post and a reels and maybe a YouTube video or something easily, compared to the store. Like if I want to make $5,000 from the store, I will have to like be up all night, sourcing inventory, buying it, shooting it, doing photos, editing the picture, putting it on the website. I'm just explaining this so you guys get an idea of what I'm talking about. Let's say, okay, I set a goal, I want to make $10,000. I'm gonna have to invest at least $5,000 or maybe $3,500, right? To buy the inventory. Then I need to do a photo shoot the inventory. I need to create content, I need to edit it, I need to put it on the website, I need to send a newsletter, maybe I need to do a YouTube video, maybe I even need to do reels, maybe I need to run some ads. It would take me so much more to make $10,000 from my store, so much out of me to do that, than if I wanted to make $10,000 influencing. I can easily make $10,000 from like 2 partnership, and maybe it would take a full day work out of me, or maybe 2 days if I want to push it. So when you look at it that way, it's like, okay, why am I really struggling and suffering myself to do this? And the reason I've been doing this is because I'm thinking long term. I don't want to be doing influencing forever. I need to do something else. So this is something that I love, and I'm like, okay, if I'm doing this and I love it, I hope that in the long run that it will be making enough money where if I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, it can kind of like, you know, generate a good amount of income with not as much work. Still a lot of work, but not as much work. So that's just my thinking. But at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm almost 6 years in, and this still requires so much work and so much money. Do I still want to do it? So that's where I'm at. This might be my store last year in business. I'm really sad about that because I love it. It is my baby. But I hope that, you know, we get some type of fast turnaround and things start looking the way I want it to look, then we will keep up the store. But if not, I'm just gonna let it go, because it's not even about the money, it's the amount of work that it takes out of me. And I know people is like, oh, why don't you just hire people? When you hire people, it's more cost that's going on top of that. And then the prices on the clothes have to increase, and then you have to manage those people. People are quitting, people are doing this, people are doing, it's a lot of work. So that's the update with the store. That's the update with the studio, update with my house. Like, what's going on with this house? You guys are wondering. My lease is up. Can you guys believe it's been a year already since I moved to Delaware, since I sold my old house? It's been a year. I literally just got the letter in the mail 2 weeks ago that I need to either renew my lease or move out. What exactly am I doing? So I decided to renew my lease for another year. Yes, another year. It's crazy because I initially thought that I was going to be in this apartment for 6 months, and I've been in there for a year, and I'm about to be in it for 2 years because I'm going to do another 1-year lease. But it was I don't want to say it was a tough decision. It's a smart decision to make, because the way the housing market is now, I don't want to rush into anything, because I've told you guys before, when I buy this house, this is going to be my long-term home. I don't know if it's going to be forever, but it's going to be long-term. This is the house that I'm going to be in. This is the house I'm going to raise my children in. I plan on being in this house for a really long time, because this is my 3rd house. For a lot of you guys who don't know, I owned a house before with my ex-husband, and then after my divorce, I got my other house that I was living in that I sold before I came into this apartment. So I'm tired of moving around. I want to be settled, so I've been doing everything to make the best. I got cut off, but I'm back. But as I was saying, I've been doing everything to put myself in the best possible position. I hope it's not too like washed out behind me. Since the camera went off, I feel like the light just kind of changed. All right, as I was saying, I've been doing everything to put myself in the best possible position, so when I move into this house, I can be comfortable, and it can be exactly the way that I want it to be. Having the experience of being in the house, owning the house before by myself, and going through all of that process, and then owning a house with someone else before, I know how expensive things can be when you don't make the what's the word I'm trying to use, when you don't make good decisions in the beginning stages of getting a house. You can sometimes regret it, but once you're in it, I mean, you can also do things to like change that. So I've been doing everything that I can to make sure that I'm in the best position when I get into this house. Fun fact about me, I hate paying bills. I hate paying monthly bills. I hate feeling like I owe somebody money. I don't like to owe people any kind of money. I pay my car insurance a year in advance. I always make sure I have like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months rent in my account, because I don't like feeling like, oh, where am I going to get this from? Oh my God, I need to do this. Oh my God, I need money for this. I don't like that feeling, especially being an entrepreneur and depending on myself. I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like to have nothing. So because of that, I'm always very conscious about making financial decisions. I make sure I'm in the best position. That's the reason I don't have a brand new car. That's the reason I bought my car, so I don't have to worry about car payment. I try to eliminate my bills as much as possible. So on a monthly basis, the only thing I really have to worry about is my rent and my utility bills and my gas for my car and my cell phone bill. Those are the only things that I have to worry about. I have very little bill, which I love, because it gives me the freedom to do all of the things that I want to do. If I woke up today and say I want to go be in Mexico for 3 months, I can go and be in Mexico for 3 months and not have to worry. If I say I want to go to Africa for 6 months, I can go to Africa for 6 months and not have to worry, because I've put myself in the position where I make sure I have things in place. So going into a house, I want to make sure that I am financially stable. Not even stable, but I want to make sure that I was stable, but I want to make sure that I'm in a good position where when I get a mortgage, I should be able to pay my mortgage comfortably and still be able to, you know, do all the things that I want to do without stretching myself too thin, as people would say. And also, I don't want to be house poor. I don't want to be house poor. I want to move in. I want to get the furniture that I want. I want to do everything that I want to do. So for those reasons, I've decided to just wait till next year, because the market is just too high. I think it's coming down a little, but the budget that I initially had does not even work in this market. The neighborhood that I live in, if you find a house for $400,000, it's not really up to par. So now I have to go up, and the kind of loan that I'm gonna need is a jumbo loan, and you know, that's a lot of money. That comes with a big mortgage, that comes with a lot of stress. I decided that I'm just gonna ride it out for a few more months and see what the market is like next year, and then go ahead and purchase the home. So the house is still on hold for now, but it's still happening. I'm still making sure that my credit is intact. I'm adding more money to my down payment, and having this studio has really given me an idea of how much furniture is gonna cost me, because I'm like, just to get the studio up and running, it's running us a lot of money. So imagine if you have to do like a 3-bedroom house or a 4-bedroom house, you have to furnish all of it. That's gonna be a lot. So I also decided to just start saving money for furniture, saving money for little upgrades that I would want to do. So I've already started putting that money aside, and then I also want to build my dream closet. Priorities, right? So I'm already like calculating in my mind how much my dream closet is gonna cost. So I'm already putting money aside for that. So there's no rush with this house. I'm taking my time, because I want it to be the house that I want it to be. This is gonna be my dream house. So I'm taking my time. I'm gonna renew my lease for another year, but I probably won't be in it for another year, because I'm hoping like maybe around next year around this time, next year around this time my lease will be over. But I'm hoping like early January, February, March, we'll start seeing some shift in the market, and then I can make that decision. So that's where we're at. Yeah. I think I've talked enough. Let me go ahead and give you guys a quick tour of the studio. The girl is gonna be here in another 30 minutes, because she said she'll be here at 12. She just sent me a text, and I'll show you guys the flower wall once she does it. The studio is a mess right now because we're doing work, so just bear with me. Don't judge me on the look of it. And I will show you guys my outfit, but I have on a pair of tights with this blouse, because I figure you guys will only see my top. So all right guys, so this is a little quick update. The studio is not pretty. Please don't judge us. We're still working. But this is the radiator cover that my cousin made for us. I'm gonna take it out and paint it white. That's gonna be the task that I do today. I was gonna figure out if I wanted to paint it white or paint it gold. I couldn't decide, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and paint it white. This is our gorgeous Anthropologie mirror. I feel like this camera does it no justice. I love it. This is me in my little outfit that I just shot the video in. I don't know why the light looks so bad. We got this wallpaper put up last week, and I love it. It kind of matches the mirror. I think it goes nicely. The light is not really good on the camera, guys. I feel like it's doing the studio no justice, but forgive me. That's the little corner I was just sitting in and shot this video. But yeah, I was just sitting over there. That's not gonna be there. This room is gonna be just empty for you to do whatever you want. I have some clothes here on this rack. I was hoping to shoot some reels. And then I have some sponsor stuff here for Anne that I need to work on, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it today because I don't have enough time. I brought my suitcase. I have shoes and some bags in there in case I had time to shoot the reels. We have our little pink wall here. I think this is what the flower is gonna go. The flower is gonna go on. We're supposed to have like a little flower swing that's gonna hang from here. So she's gonna work on that today when she come. I already have my draperies up, and this is our little makeup area. When you come in, you can sit and get your makeup done. This is the chair that I was telling you guys about, y'all. This chair is so expensive, but it's super cute. This is our little mirror. That's me. The light in the studio is so great, but I don't understand why it looks terrible on this camera. Excuse my throat. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the mini tour. I'm sorry that the place look a mess. Do you see how great the light is in here? I don't even have the main light on. I have no lights on. It's just my camera and the windows are open. The light in here is so great, but when I move towards certain angles, the light just kind of change and it looks dark. I don't know why, but the space is pretty lit up and it's a mess. So I'm gonna try to see what I can accomplish today. It's always a lot to do, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat and this little life update. If I forgot anything, or if you have any question, just leave it down in the comments. I'll be sharing some of the new arrival from the store with you guys. Go ahead and check it out. And I have the LA vlog coming up next, so keep an eye out for that. And then I'll probably have a haul coming up. I'm trying to get back in the swing of things slowly but surely. So thanks so much to everyone who reached out to check on me. I know a lot of you guys message me on IG. You're like, where are you? What's going on? I really appreciate all of you. I'm just trying to keep my head above water and maintain my sanity. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll try to be a little more active, but go ahead and follow me on IG if you're not following me. And if you're not on IG, I will have the link for the newsletter for you to go ahead and subscribe. And then we'll try to, my VAs will be the ones sending out the newsletter, but I'll write out all the content and then they will just like edit and send it out. So go ahead and subscribe to that newsletter. You can always email me back. It is going to be an active email where you can be able to respond and email me back. So I appreciate you guys so much for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next video.